Welcome to Vorldrevolution. Dear friends, today we will share summary and example from the book Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters by Meg Meeker. As a passionate reader and book enthusiast, I'm eager to share the profound lessons I've gleaned from Meg Meeker's Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters. This insightful work talks about the unique and powerful bond between fathers and their girls, offering a roadmap for building unbreakable connections that will last a lifetime. Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters by Meg Meeker. The overview section sets the stage for understanding the profound impact fathers have on their daughters' lives. Dr. Meeker, a pediatrician with over 20 years of experience, emphasizes that a father's influence is unparalleled in shaping a girl's self-esteem, decision-making, and future relationships. The role of fathers. Dr. Meeker begins by highlighting the unique and irreplaceable role fathers play. She argues that fathers are the primary protectors and guides for their daughters, providing a sense of security and self-worth. This foundational relationship is crucial during a girl's formative years, as it significantly impacts her confidence and resilience. Key themes. 1. Presence and attention. Fathers' presence in their daughters' lives is vital. Dr. Meeker explains that daughters who receive consistent love and attention from their fathers are more likely to develop a strong sense of self-worth. For example, she shares a story about a father who made it a point to attend all his daughter's school events, no matter how busy his schedule was. This consistent presence made his daughter feel valued and supported, which boosted her confidence. 2. Guidance and boundaries. Setting boundaries is another critical aspect discussed. Dr. Meeker notes that while daughters may resist rules, they ultimately feel safer and more loved when fathers set and enforce boundaries. She recounts the story of a teenage girl who initially rebelled against her father's curfew but later admitted that knowing her father cared enough to set limits made her feel protected. 3. Communication. Open and honest communication is essential. Dr. Meeker advises fathers to engage in meaningful conversations with their daughters about various topics, including body image, peer pressure, and future aspirations. She provides an example of a father who regularly talked to his daughter about her day, her friends, and her dreams. This open line of communication helped the daughter navigate her teenage years with a clear sense of direction and self-assurance. 4. Role modeling. Fathers serve as role models for their daughters. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that daughters often look to their fathers to understand how men should treat women. She shares a touching story of a father who treated his wife with respect and kindness, which set a powerful example for his daughter. This modeling helped the daughter develop healthy expectations for her own relationships. Real-life examples. Dr. Meeker includes numerous real-life examples to illustrate her points. One poignant story involves a father who helped his daughter overcome an eating disorder. By being present, setting boundaries, and maintaining open communication, he provided the support she needed to recover and build a healthier self-image. Another example is of a father who guided his daughter through the challenges of adolescence by being a steady and reliable presence. Despite his demanding job, he made time for regular father-daughter outings, which strengthened their bond and provided his daughter with a sense of stability and love. Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters underscores the critical role fathers play in their daughters' lives. Through presence, guidance, communication, and role modeling, fathers can profoundly influence their daughters' development and well-being. Dr. Meeker's insights and real-life examples provide a compelling narrative that encourages fathers to embrace their pivotal role with dedication and love. Here are 10 power summary from the book. 1. A father's influence is irreplaceable. The author eloquently illustrates how a dad's presence, guidance, and unconditional love shape a daughter's self-worth, confidence, and future relationships in ways that no other figure can. Meg Meeker delves into the profound and unique impact that fathers have on their daughters' lives. Dr. Meeker, drawing from her extensive experience as a pediatrician, emphasizes that a father's role cannot be substituted by anyone else, and this influence shapes a daughter's self-esteem, decision-making, and future relationships. The unique role of fathers. Dr. Meeker begins by explaining that fathers provide a sense of security and stability that is crucial for a daughter's development. This security is not just physical but emotional and psychological as well. Fathers are often seen as protectors, and this protective role helps daughters feel safe and valued. For instance, she shares a story of a father who always made sure to be present at his daughter's school events, no matter how busy he was. This consistent presence made his daughter feel important and loved, reinforcing her self-worth. Building self-esteem. One of the key points Dr. Meeker makes is that fathers play a critical role in building their daughters' self-esteem. She explains that daughters often look to their fathers for validation and approval. A father's praise and encouragement can significantly boost a daughter's confidence. For example, Dr. Meeker recounts the story of a young girl who struggled with self-doubt. Her father, by consistently encouraging her and celebrating her achievements, helped her develop a strong sense of self-confidence. Setting boundaries. Dr. Meeker also discusses the importance of fathers setting boundaries for their daughters. While daughters might resist rules and restrictions, they ultimately feel more secure knowing that their fathers care enough to set limits. She provides an example of a teenage girl who initially rebelled against her father's curfew but later admitted that knowing her father cared enough to enforce rules made her feel protected and loved. Role modeling. Fathers serve as role models for their daughters, and this modeling influences how daughters perceive men and relationships. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that daughters often base their expectations of how men should treat women on their father's behavior. She shares a touching story of a father who treated his wife with respect and kindness, setting a powerful example for his daughter. This modeling helped the daughter develop healthy expectations for her own relationships. Communication and guidance. Open and honest communication is another critical aspect of a father's influence. Dr. Meeker advises fathers to engage in meaningful conversations with their daughters about various topics, including body image, peer pressure, and future aspirations. She provides an example of a father who regularly talked to his daughter about her day, her friends, and her dreams. This open line of communication helped the daughter navigate her teenage years with a clear sense of direction and self-assurance. Real-life examples. Dr. Meeker includes numerous real-life examples to illustrate her points. One poignant story involves a father who helped his daughter overcome an eating disorder. By being present, setting boundaries, and maintaining open communication, he provided the support she needed to recover and build a healthier self-image. Another example is of a father who guided his daughter through the challenges of adolescence by being a steady and reliable presence. Despite his demanding job, he made time for regular father-daughter outings, which strengthened their bond and provided his daughter with a sense of stability and love. The chapter on a father's influence is irreplaceable in Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters underscores the critical role fathers play in their daughters' lives. Through presence, guidance, communication, and role modeling, fathers can profoundly influence their daughters' development and well-being. Dr. Meeker's insights and real-life examples provide a compelling narrative that encourages fathers to embrace their pivotal role with dedication and love. 2. Leading by example. Fathers set the standard for how their daughters will expect to be treated by the men in their lives. Your actions today will echo through the years, shaping your little girl's future. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that fathers have a profound influence on their daughters through their actions, behaviors, and attitudes. This influence is often more impactful than words alone, as daughters closely observe and internalize their fathers' examples. The power of example. Dr. Meeker begins by explaining that daughters look to their fathers as role models for how men should behave. Fathers who demonstrate integrity, kindness, perseverance, and humility set a powerful example for their daughters. This modeling helps daughters develop a strong moral compass and understand the values that are important in life. Integrity and honesty. One of the key virtues Dr. Meeker highlights is integrity. She shares a story of a father who always kept his promises, no matter how small. This consistency in keeping his word taught his daughter the importance of honesty and reliability. When she faced ethical dilemmas in her own life, she remembered her father's example and chose to act with integrity. Kindness and compassion. Dr. Meeker also discusses the importance of kindness and compassion. She recounts the story of a father who regularly volunteered at a local shelter and often brought his daughter along. Through these experiences, the daughter learned the value of helping others and developed a compassionate outlook on life. This example of selflessness and empathy had a lasting impact on her character. Perseverance and hard work. Perseverance is another critical trait that fathers can model. Dr. Meeker tells the story of a father who faced significant challenges in his career but never gave up. His determination and hard work inspired his daughter to pursue her own goals with the same tenacity. When she encountered obstacles, she remembered her father's resilience and was motivated to keep going. Humility and respect. Humility and respect are also essential qualities that fathers can demonstrate. Dr. Meeker shares an example of a father who treated everyone with respect, regardless of their status or position. This behavior taught his daughter the importance of treating others with dignity and humility. It also helped her develop healthy relationships based on mutual respect. Real-life examples. Dr. Meeker includes numerous real-life examples to illustrate the impact of leading by example. One poignant story involves a father who, despite his busy schedule, always made time for family dinners. This commitment to family time showed his daughter the importance of prioritizing loved ones and maintaining strong family bonds. Another example is of a father who handled conflicts with calmness and grace. When faced with difficult situations, he remained composed and respectful. This behavior taught his daughter how to manage her own conflicts in a mature and constructive manner. Leading by example underscores the significant influence fathers have through their actions. By demonstrating integrity, kindness, perseverance, humility, and respect, fathers can profoundly shape their daughters' values and behaviors. Dr. Meeker's insights and real-life examples provide a compelling narrative that encourages fathers to lead by example with dedication and love. 3. The power of quality time. It's not the grand gestures, but the quiet moments of connection that leave the deepest impressions. Meeker reminds us to cherish each opportunity to be fully present with our daughters. In Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters by Meg Meeker, the topic "The Power of Quality Time" emphasizes the profound impact that spending meaningful time together can have on the relationship between fathers and daughters. Dr. Meeker argues that quality time is not just about the quantity of hours spent together, but about the depth and significance of those interactions. The importance of being present. Dr. Meeker begins by explaining that daughters crave their father's attention and presence. Quality time is a powerful way for fathers to show their daughters that they are valued and loved. This time together helps build a strong emotional bond and provides a sense of security. For instance, she shares a story of a father who made it a point to have a weekly date night with his daughter. These outings, whether simple or elaborate, were moments where the daughter felt special and cherished, reinforcing her self-esteem and sense of worth. Creating lasting memories. Quality time is also about creating lasting memories that daughters can look back on with fondness. Dr. Meeker recounts the story of a father who took his daughter on a camping trip every summer. These trips were not just about the activities they did, but about the conversations they had and the experiences they shared. These memories became a source of strength and comfort for the daughter, especially during challenging times. Building trust and communication. Spending quality time together also fosters open communication and trust. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that daughters are more likely to confide in their fathers and seek their advice when they feel close to them. She provides an example of a father who regularly took his daughter out for ice cream after school. During these outings, they would talk about her day, her friends, and her worries. This open line of communication helped the daughter feel understood and supported, and she knew she could always turn to her father for guidance. The impact on self-esteem. Dr. Meeker highlights that quality time with fathers can significantly boost a daughter's self-esteem. When fathers invest time in their daughters, it sends a powerful message that they are important and worthy of attention. She shares a story of a father who made it a priority to attend all of his daughter's soccer games. His presence on the sidelines, cheering her on, made her feel confident and motivated to do her best. Real-life examples. Dr. Meeker includes numerous real-life examples to illustrate the impact of quality time. One poignant story involves a father who helped his daughter navigate the difficult transition to high school. By spending time with her, listening to her concerns, and offering his support, he helped her build the confidence she needed to thrive in her new environment. Another example is of a father who, despite his demanding job, made it a point to have a weekly movie night with his daughter. This ritual became a cherished tradition that strengthened their bond and provided a sense of stability and love in her life. The power of quality time underscores the significant impact that meaningful time spent together can have on the father-daughter relationship. Through presence, creating memories, fostering communication, and boosting self-esteem, fathers can profoundly influence their daughters' development and well-being. Dr. Meeker's insights and real-life examples provide a compelling narrative that encourages fathers to prioritize quality time with their daughters. 4. Navigating the treacherous terrain of adolescence, this book offers a compassionate roadmap for fathers to safely guide their daughters through the turbulent waters of puberty, social pressures, and the search for identity. Dr. Meeker addresses the unique challenges that fathers face as their daughters transition from childhood to adulthood. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that adolescence is a critical period where a father's guidance and support are more crucial than ever. Understanding adolescence. Dr. Meeker begins by explaining that adolescence is a time of significant physical, emotional, and psychological changes. Daughters are navigating new social dynamics, developing their identities, and facing pressures from peers and society. Fathers play a vital role in helping their daughters manage these changes and make healthy decisions. The importance of presence. One of the key points Dr. Meeker makes is the importance of a father's presence during adolescence. She argues that even though teenage daughters may seem to push their fathers away, they still deeply need their support and guidance. For example, she shares a story of a father who made it a point to have regular one-on-one time with his teenage daughter. Despite her initial resistance, these moments became opportunities for her to open up about her struggles and seek his advice. Setting boundaries and expectations. Dr. Meeker emphasizes the importance of setting clear boundaries and expectations. Adolescents need structure and guidance to navigate the complexities of this stage. She recounts the story of a father who established firm rules about curfews and social activities. While his daughter initially rebelled, she later appreciated the boundaries as they provided a sense of security and showed that her father cared about her well-being. Communication and listening. Open communication is another critical aspect discussed by Dr. Meeker. Fathers need to create an environment where their daughters feel comfortable sharing their thoughts and feelings. She provides an example of a father who made it a habit to listen without judgment whenever his daughter wanted to talk. This approach helped build trust and allowed the daughter to feel heard and understood. Addressing peer pressure. Adolescence is a time when peer pressure can significantly influence a daughter's decisions. Dr. Meeker advises fathers to discuss the potential risks and consequences of succumbing to peer pressure. She shares a story of a father who had candid conversations with his daughter about the dangers of drugs and alcohol. By providing her with information and expressing his concerns, he empowered her to make informed choices and resist negative influences. Encouraging independence. While guidance and boundaries are essential, Dr. Meeker also highlights the importance of encouraging independence. Fathers should support their daughters in developing their own identities and making their own decisions. She tells the story of a father who encouraged his daughter to pursue her interests and passions, even if they differed from his own. This support helped her build confidence and a sense of autonomy. Real-life examples. Dr. Meeker includes numerous real-life examples to illustrate her points. One poignant story involves a father who helped his daughter navigate the challenges of high school. By being present, setting boundaries, and maintaining open communication, he provided the support she needed to thrive academically and socially. Another example is of a father who guided his daughter through the emotional ups and downs of adolescence. Despite the typical teenage mood swings and conflicts, he remained patient and understanding, which strengthened their relationship and helped her feel secure. Navigating the treacherous terrain of adolescence underscores the critical role fathers play during this pivotal stage. Through presence, setting boundaries, open communication, addressing peer pressure, and encouraging independence, fathers can profoundly influence their daughters' development and well-being. Dr. Meeker's insights and real-life examples provide a compelling narrative that encourages fathers to embrace their role with dedication and love. 5. Fostering resilience. By modeling strength of character and teaching coping mechanisms, fathers can empower their daughters to overcome life's challenges with grace and inner fortitude. The topic fostering resilience is a crucial aspect of a father's role in his daughter's life. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that resilience, the ability to recover from setbacks and face challenges with strength, is a vital trait for daughters to develop. Fathers play a significant role in nurturing this resilience through their support, guidance, and example. Understanding resilience. Dr. Meeker begins by explaining that resilience is not an innate trait but a skill that can be developed. It involves teaching daughters how to handle adversity, cope with stress, and bounce back from failures. Fathers are uniquely positioned to instill this resilience by providing a safe and supportive environment where daughters can learn and grow. Encouraging independence. One of the key ways fathers can foster resilience is by encouraging independence. Dr. Meeker shares a story of a father who allowed his daughter to take on challenging tasks and make her own decisions, even if it meant she might fail. By doing so, he taught her that failure is a part of learning and growth. This approach helped her develop confidence in her abilities and the resilience to try again after setbacks. Providing emotional support. Emotional support is another critical component of fostering resilience. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that daughters need to know that their fathers are there for them, no matter what. She recounts the story of a father who always made time to listen to his daughter's concerns and fears. His unwavering support provided her with the emotional strength to face challenges and recover from disappointments. Teaching problem-solving skills. Dr. Meeker also highlights the importance of teaching problem-solving skills. Fathers can help their daughters develop resilience by guiding them through the process of identifying problems, brainstorming solutions, and taking action. She provides an example of a father who worked with his daughter to solve a difficult math problem. By encouraging her to think critically and persist, he helped her build the resilience to tackle future challenges. Modeling resilience. Fathers also foster resilience by modeling it in their own lives. Dr. Meeker explains that daughters learn a great deal by observing how their fathers handle adversity. She shares a story of a father who faced a significant career setback but remained positive and determined. His resilience in the face of difficulty inspired his daughter to adopt a similar attitude when she encountered her own challenges. Real-life examples. Dr. Meeker includes numerous real-life examples to illustrate her points. One poignant story involves a father who helped his daughter navigate the pressures of high school. By encouraging her to take on leadership roles and supporting her through the ups and downs, he helped her develop the resilience to handle stress and succeed. Another example is of a father who taught his daughter the value of perseverance. When she struggled with a difficult project, he encouraged her to keep trying and provided guidance along the way. This experience helped her build the resilience to face future challenges with confidence. Fostering resilience underscores the critical role fathers play in helping their daughters develop this essential trait. Through encouraging independence, providing emotional support, teaching problem-solving skills, and modeling resilience, fathers can profoundly influence their daughters' ability to handle adversity and thrive. Dr. Meeker's insights and real-life examples provide a compelling narrative that encourages fathers to embrace their role with dedication and love. 6. The gift of vulnerability. Meeker encourages fathers to embrace their own humanity, modeling the courage to be imperfect. This openness creates a safe space for honest communication. Dr. Meeker explores the profound impact that a father's openness and emotional honesty can have on his daughter. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that vulnerability is not a sign of weakness but a powerful tool for building trust, connection, and emotional resilience. Understanding vulnerability. Dr. Meeker begins by explaining that vulnerability involves being open about one's feelings, fears, and struggles. For fathers, this means showing their daughters that it's okay to experience and express emotions. This openness helps daughters understand that they don't have to be perfect and that it's normal to face challenges and setbacks. Building trust and connection. One of the key points Dr. Meeker makes is that vulnerability builds trust and deepens the father-daughter connection. When fathers share their own experiences and emotions, it creates a safe space for daughters to do the same. For example, she shares a story of a father who talked to his daughter about his own fears and failures. This honesty made his daughter feel more comfortable sharing her own struggles, knowing that her father would understand and support her. Teaching emotional resilience. Vulnerability also teaches daughters emotional resilience. Dr. Meeker explains that when fathers model how to cope with difficult emotions, daughters learn valuable skills for managing their own feelings. She recounts the story of a father who openly discussed his stress and how he dealt with it. This transparency helped his daughter develop healthy coping mechanisms and the resilience to handle her own stress. Encouraging authenticity. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that vulnerability encourages authenticity. When fathers are genuine and open, it sets an example for daughters to be true to themselves. She provides an example of a father who admitted to his daughter that he didn't have all the answers but was willing to learn and grow with her. This authenticity fostered a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. Real-life examples. Dr. Meeker includes numerous real-life examples to illustrate the impact of vulnerability. One poignant story involves a father who shared his grief over the loss of a loved one with his daughter. By expressing his sadness and allowing himself to be vulnerable, he showed his daughter that it's okay to grieve and that she didn't have to hide her own feelings of loss. Another example is of a father who talked to his daughter about his fears regarding a major career change. His openness about his anxieties and how he planned to navigate the transition provided his daughter with a model for facing her own fears with courage and honesty. The gift of vulnerability underscores the significant impact that a father's emotional openness can have on his daughter. Through building trust, teaching emotional resilience, and encouraging authenticity, fathers can profoundly influence their daughters' emotional development and well-being. Dr. Meeker's insights and real-life examples provide a compelling narrative that encourages fathers to embrace vulnerability as a strength. 7. Limitless potential. When fathers believe in their daughters' abilities and dreams, it unlocks a wellspring of ambition and self-belief that can carry them to incredible heights. Dr. Meeker explores the idea that daughters have boundless possibilities for their futures, and fathers play a crucial role in helping them realize this potential. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that fathers can inspire their daughters to dream big, aim high, and believe in their abilities. Encouraging ambition and dreams. Dr. Meeker begins by explaining that fathers have a unique ability to encourage their daughters to pursue their dreams. She argues that when fathers believe in their daughters' potential, it instills a sense of confidence and ambition. For example, she shares a story of a father who always encouraged his daughter to explore her interests, whether it was in science, sports, or the arts. His unwavering support and belief in her abilities motivated her to pursue her passions without fear of failure. Providing opportunities. Fathers can also help their daughters realize their limitless potential by providing opportunities for growth and learning. Dr. Meeker recounts the story of a father who introduced his daughter to various activities and experiences, from traveling to different countries to participating in community service projects. These opportunities broadened her horizons and helped her develop a diverse set of skills and interests. Overcoming challenges. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that part of realizing one's potential involves overcoming challenges and setbacks. Fathers can play a pivotal role in helping their daughters navigate these obstacles. She provides an example of a father who supported his daughter through a difficult academic period. By offering guidance, encouragement, and practical help, he helped her overcome her struggles and achieve academic success. Building self-esteem. A key aspect of helping daughters realize their potential is building their self-esteem. Dr. Meeker explains that fathers can boost their daughters' confidence by celebrating their achievements and encouraging them to take pride in their efforts. She shares a story of a father who made it a point to acknowledge his daughter's hard work and accomplishments, no matter how small. This recognition helped her develop a strong sense of self-worth and the belief that she could achieve anything she set her mind to. Real-life examples. Dr. Meeker includes numerous real-life examples to illustrate her points. One poignant story involves a father who encouraged his daughter to pursue a career in a male-dominated field. Despite societal pressures and doubts, his belief in her abilities and his constant support helped her succeed and become a leader in her industry. Another example is of a father who helped his daughter develop resilience and determination. When she faced rejection from her dream college, he encouraged her to keep trying and explore other opportunities. His support and encouragement helped her find a path that ultimately led to success and fulfillment. Limitless potential underscores the significant role fathers play in helping their daughters realize their boundless possibilities. Through encouragement, providing opportunities, helping overcome challenges, and building self-esteem, fathers can profoundly influence their daughters' ability to achieve their dreams. Dr. Meeker's insights and real-life examples provide a compelling narrative that encourages fathers to embrace their role with dedication and love. 8. Protecting the heart. Fathers play a pivotal role in shielding their daughters from emotional harm and teaching them to discern genuine love from hollow flattery. Dr. Meeker delves into the essential role fathers play in safeguarding their daughters' emotional well-being. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that a father's protection extends beyond physical safety to include emotional and psychological security, which is crucial for a daughter's development and future relationships. Understanding emotional protection. Dr. Meeker begins by explaining that daughters need their fathers to be their protectors, not just from external dangers but also from emotional harm. This protection involves being vigilant about the influences and relationships that can affect their daughters' self-esteem and emotional health. Fathers are encouraged to be actively involved in their daughters' lives, understanding their social circles, and being aware of the pressures they face. Setting boundaries. One of the key ways fathers can protect their daughters' hearts is by setting clear boundaries. Dr. Meeker argues that while daughters might resist rules, they ultimately feel more secure knowing their fathers care enough to set limits. For example, she shares a story of a father who established strict guidelines about dating and social activities. His daughter initially pushed back against these rules, but over time, she appreciated the boundaries as they provided a sense of safety and showed that her father was looking out for her best interests. Being a safe haven. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that fathers should be a safe haven for their daughters, a place where they can express their feelings without fear of judgment. She recounts the story of a father who made it a point to listen to his daughter without interrupting or offering immediate solutions. This approach helped his daughter feel understood and valued, reinforcing her emotional security and trust in her father. Teaching self-worth. Fathers also protect their daughters' hearts by teaching them self-worth. Dr. Meeker explains that daughters often look to their fathers for validation. When fathers consistently affirm their daughter's value and worth, it builds a strong foundation of self-esteem. She provides an example of a father who regularly told his daughter how proud he was of her, not just for her achievements but for who she was as a person. This consistent affirmation helped her develop a healthy sense of self-worth and resilience against negative influences. Real-life examples. Dr. Meeker includes numerous real-life examples to illustrate her points. One poignant story involves a father who helped his daughter navigate a toxic friendship. By being attentive and supportive, he guided her through the process of recognizing and distancing herself from the harmful relationship. His involvement not only protected her emotional well-being but also taught her valuable lessons about healthy relationships. Another example is of a father who supported his daughter through the emotional turmoil of a breakup. By being present, listening, and offering comfort, he helped her heal and regain her confidence. His support during this difficult time reinforced her emotional resilience and trust in her father's protective role. Protecting the heart underscores the critical role fathers play in safeguarding their daughters' emotional well-being. Through setting boundaries, being a safe haven, and teaching self-worth, fathers can profoundly influence their daughters' emotional development and future relationships. Dr. Meeker's insights and real-life examples provide a compelling narrative that encourages fathers to embrace their protective role with dedication and love. 9. The language of love. Meeker emphasizes the transformative power of spoken affirmation, reminding fathers to freely express their adoration and pride. Dr. Meeker explores how fathers can effectively communicate their love to their daughters. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that expressing love is not just about words but also about actions, consistency, and understanding the unique ways daughters perceive and receive love. Understanding the language of love. Dr. Meeker begins by explaining that daughters need to feel loved and valued by their fathers. This feeling of being loved is foundational to their self-esteem and emotional well-being. Fathers must learn to communicate their love in ways that resonate deeply with their daughters. This involves understanding their daughters' love languages and consistently demonstrating love through actions. Words of affirmation. One of the key love languages Dr. Meeker discusses is words of affirmation. She explains that daughters need to hear positive and encouraging words from their fathers. Compliments, expressions of pride, and verbal affirmations can significantly boost a daughter's confidence. For example, she shares a story of a father who made it a point to tell his daughter how proud he was of her efforts in school and sports. These affirmations helped her feel valued and motivated to strive for her best. Quality time. Quality time is another crucial aspect of the language of love. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that spending meaningful time together shows daughters that they are a priority. She recounts the story of a father who set aside time each week for father-daughter activities, such as hiking or playing games. These moments of undivided attention helped strengthen their bond and made his daughter feel cherished. Acts of service. Acts of service are also a powerful way to communicate love. Dr. Meeker explains that doing things for daughters, such as helping with homework or supporting their interests, demonstrates care and commitment. She provides an example of a father who regularly helped his daughter with her science projects. His involvement not only eased her stress but also showed her that he was invested in her success. Physical touch. Physical touch, such as hugs and pats on the back, is another important love language. Dr. Meeker highlights that appropriate physical affection can provide comfort and reassurance. She shares a story of a father who made it a habit to give his daughter a hug every morning before she left for school. This simple gesture made her feel loved and secure throughout the day. Gifts. While not the most important, gifts can also be a way to express love. Dr. Meeker notes that thoughtful gifts, rather than expensive ones, can show daughters that their fathers are thinking of them. She tells the story of a father who gave his daughter a small charm bracelet, adding a new charm for each of her achievements. This ongoing gift became a symbol of his pride and love for her. Real-life examples. Dr. Meeker includes numerous real-life examples to illustrate her points. One poignant story involves a father who wrote letters to his daughter, expressing his love and admiration. These letters became treasured keepsakes that she turned to for comfort and encouragement. Another example is of a father who supported his daughter's passion for music by attending all her performances and helping her practice. His consistent support and presence communicated his love and belief in her talents. The language of love underscores the importance of fathers learning to express their love in ways that resonate with their daughters. Through words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, physical touch, and thoughtful gifts, fathers can profoundly influence their daughters' emotional well-being and self-esteem. Dr. Meeker's insights and real-life examples provide a compelling narrative that encourages fathers to embrace their role with dedication and love. 10. Building a lasting legacy. The lessons imparted in this book have the power to reverberate across generations, equipping fathers to raise confident, compassionate, and resilient daughters who will go on to positively impact the world. In Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters by Meg Meeker, the topic Building a Lasting Legacy emphasizes the enduring impact fathers have on their daughters' lives and the importance of creating a positive, lasting influence. Dr. Meeker highlights that a father's legacy is not just about the material things he leaves behind but the values, lessons, and love he imparts to his daughter. The concept of legacy. Dr. Meeker begins by explaining that a legacy is the sum of the values, beliefs, and behaviors that fathers pass on to their daughters. This legacy shapes how daughters view themselves, their relationships, and their place in the world. Fathers have the unique opportunity to instill principles that will guide their daughters throughout their lives. Instilling values. One of the key aspects of building a lasting legacy is instilling strong values. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that fathers should model integrity, kindness, and perseverance. She shares a story of a father who consistently demonstrated honesty in his business dealings. His daughter, observing his commitment to integrity, adopted the same principles in her own life, understanding the importance of being truthful and ethical. Teaching life lessons. Fathers also build a legacy by teaching important life lessons. Dr. Meeker recounts the story of a father who taught his daughter the value of hard work and perseverance. He involved her in various projects, from fixing things around the house to volunteering in the community. These experiences taught her the importance of diligence and giving back, lessons that stayed with her into adulthood. Providing emotional support. Emotional support is another critical component of a father's legacy. Dr. Meeker explains that daughters who feel emotionally supported by their fathers are more likely to develop resilience and self-confidence. She provides an example of a father who was always there to listen and offer advice, no matter how busy he was. This unwavering support helped his daughter feel valued and capable of facing life's challenges. Creating memories. Creating lasting memories is also a significant part of building a legacy. Dr. Meeker emphasizes that the time fathers spend with their daughters, whether through shared activities or simple moments of connection, leaves a lasting impression. She shares a story of a father who took his daughter on annual camping trips. These trips became cherished memories that strengthened their bond and provided a sense of continuity and love. Real-life examples. Dr. Meeker includes numerous real-life examples to illustrate her points. One poignant story involves a father who, despite his demanding job, made it a priority to have dinner with his family every night. This commitment to family time created a strong sense of unity and love, which his daughter carried into her own family life. Another example is of a father who wrote letters to his daughter, sharing his thoughts, dreams, and advice. These letters became a treasured part of her life, providing guidance and comfort long after he was gone. This practice of writing letters helped him leave a tangible legacy of love and wisdom. Building a lasting legacy underscores the profound and enduring impact fathers have on their daughters' lives. Through instilling values, teaching life lessons, providing emotional support, and creating lasting memories, fathers can build a legacy that shapes their daughters' futures in meaningful ways. Dr. Meeker's insights and real-life examples provide a compelling narrative that encourages fathers to embrace their role with dedication and love. Strong Fathers, Strong Daughters is a love letter to the irreplaceable role of the father, and a roadmap for cultivating relationships that will weather any storm. If you are a dad seeking to deepen your connection with your daughter, or a woman yearning to understand the profound impact your own father had on your life, this is a must-read that will leave an indelible mark on your heart. Thank you for listening. I hope this content is useful to you. If you like this kind of content, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to support our team.